So now we just finished learning the generalized feature of the specific cortical lobes. It may not surprise you that things get a little more complicated when it comes to the cortex. There are these things called Brodmann's cortical regions. And if you look at it, it's just a way of clarifying what specific area of the brains do what. So, primary somatosensory areas 1, 2, and 3 up here are the somatosensory strip, the somatosensory cortex that we talked about previously in the slides in the parietal lobe. The primary motor area, motor strip, or the motor cortex right here is number 4, and it sits in the frontal lobe, right? So those are the two ones we've talked about so far. We also talked about the primary. We talked about the vision area. We didn't necessarily talk about primary and secondary, but there are area 17 and 18 primary visual and secondary visual. And the others are kind of new. We haven't talked about them yet. We have odor identification, number 11 right here by the olfactory system. All right. We have Wernicke's and Broca's area. Wernicke's and Broca's area. These two areas affect speech. So Wernicke's interprets the meaning of speech, and Broca's produces speech. So people who have strokes in these areas clearly have problems in these particular speech aspects. And then finally we have the auditory cortex, areas 41 and 42. Notice it's kind of right here by the ear, perfectly located. And the primary gustatory area. This is taste sensation right here, number 43. So those are some of Brodmann's cortical regions.